Reputation. The beliefs or opinions that are gradually held about something or someone. Jeez, we're starting off strong with this one, right? Alright, that's better. Now the reason why I brought up that word, it's because of one reason. And that's about reputation of fandoms and conventions, and how YouTubers and weirdos such as Lust and stuff like that can ruin the image of the fandom as a whole. Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because I'm going to be doing my take on fandoms and conventions. Now, you can disagree with me all you want, this is my opinion. I'm just making this video so I can show you guys about what's so good about fandoms and conventions. Now, with that out of the way, here's my take on fandoms. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for the beat to drop. Now, not gonna lie, I am in some fandoms. I mean, who isn't? But I needed to do some research about fandoms to refresh my mind. Fandoms are a group of people who are fans of a particular thing, like Undertale, Harry Potter, furries, and so much more. And sometimes they like to make questionable things, but not all the people in the fandom are like that. Sure, there are some bad people in the fandom, but you need to focus more on the positive aspects than the negative ones. Yes, I am using Grammarly. How about an example? Undertale. Undertale is a great indie RPG game created by Toby Fox. Undertale also has a very good fan base, but like everything else, it's not perfect. There are some issues like creeps, haters, artists that like to make inappropriate things on Reddit, and overall bad people that bring a bad taste to the community. But there are also a lot of good people that overthrow the bad people, like fan games, fan art, donating to the creator, and YouTubers that just like to talk about the lore in the game itself. That's what makes a good reputation. Okay, maybe not that, but better than nothing, right? Now, let me give you an example of a game that has a bad reputation. And that game is none other than Genshin Impact. Now, if you don't know what that game is, it's an open world game where you can fight, do quests, and select different characters. The game itself is good, it's just a fandom. The fandom is mostly known for its down bad users. Like, I swear, I could go to Reddit, go to Genshin Impact Reddit blog, and find a not safe for work photo blurred out. Now, I don't want to talk about it too much, just so I don't have to put the hashtag Genshin Impact. Now, let's move on to chapter 2. Now that I got fandoms out of the way, it's time to talk about conventions. Personally, I really want to go to a convention, but this video is about me talking about what conventions are, not what conventions I want to go to. There are many different conventions that you may want to visit, like Comic-Con, Retro World, Aethercon, Tales and Tornadoes, Seagull Expo, and Anime Expo. Okay, but for real, if you don't know what conventions are, they are a place where a lot of people that has the same interests as you come and hang out. It's a great way to make friends and have relationships with each other because, well, like I said, everybody has the same interest as you. But just like fandoms, there are some bad things about conventions, mainly weird people. But everybody's weird in their own ways. But I mean like weird people, like creeps and stuff like that. So for this chapter, I'm going to be listing down the conventions based how good, bad, or falsely bad they are. Conventions like E3, VidCon, gaming conventions, and anime expos, they are good examples of conventions because it comes to show how there are little to no complications, and it also has a good and kind community. It allows people who has the same interests to make friends. It also allows anime companies and game companies to show off their new games like Nintendo, Glitch, Xbox, and sometimes even YouTubers to get to show off what they're working on. That's a good example of a convention. Nice people, good community, great host, and good companies. Conventions like Aethercon, DashCon, Tales and Tornadoes, those are conventions that have been falsely hated for its problems. But just like some fandoms, there are little to no issues with the conventions themselves. I don't understand why conventions like these are criticized for problems that rarely occur. And might I add, some conventions and fandoms get hated on for no reason. Just let them do what they want. As long as they're not doing anything wrong, just let them be. Oh no! It was a trick. That's right. If you really think about it, the only reason why you may think that there are bad conventions and fandoms out there is probably because you might think that it's weird and just refuse to try it out. So, to that, I say to all of you guys, do whatever you want. If you want to go to a convention, go for it. If you want to join a fandom, just do it. As long as it's not affecting your mental health, relationship with God, do what you want to do. Because after all, no one can truly judge you except God. So go! Be who you are! Be the odd ones out. Well, this took me a long time. I even had to do the script in school.